my name is Mickey Z and welcome to another... Wait, stop. You didn't click on this tutorial to watch an intro. So let's cut to the chase and dive right into how you can apply simple tricks into your build to fool the mind. Tip 1. More or less? Depth, texture, detail. We hear this talked about so often. And yes, while it is super critical to elevating a build, it's already a well-known tip. We know this house looks wrong simply because it's flat. But why? Rather than rehashing this tip, I want to explain it. Take a look at this wall. Now look closer. See the texture? It's small, it's underrated, but it's there. Things in real life aren't flat surfaces. They have texture, they have depth, no matter how fine it is. We are trained to see things with texture and depth, not just look at a flat surface. This is kind of why people hang pictures on an empty wall, simply to break it up. So when we look at this house, our brains don't like it very much, because it's such a stark difference from the reality we know. But there is also a limit to how far you can go. Almost every art student will have learnt that more is less. If it's overdone, it begins to look messy and clustered. Take a look at this house, for example. While it's not necessarily bad, it is very busy. It's hard for us to process everything that's going on, and it's confusing to our minds. The sheer amount of textures and detail makes it hard to focus on the larger picture, distracting from its purpose. It's important to find a balance. This house over here has a much better balance of detail and simplicity. Attention to purposeful depth and texture is what makes it appear natural to the eyes and brains. So, finding a balance with small texture and variations can make a world of difference to the way we process visual information, thus elevating your build. Tip number 2. Only the important parts. Where do you think this house would be found? At the edge of a meadow? Nestled amongst trees? It has a natural colour scheme and cottage-esque vibes. Our brains are incredibly powerful tools and are able to fill in details that aren't there. For example, the variation of the stone is placed sparingly, but it's enough to fill in the blanks and see that the whole base here would be textured. The whole house looks as if it should be sitting in a meadow surrounded by flowers, grasses and trees. But it's actually sitting here in my super flat world. I mean, look, you can see the village over there. And yet, we are still able to build a story and fill in the details based simply on what we see. Remember this when building your own creations. What do I need to have to tell my story? Tip number 3. Yes, Minecraft has physics. Well, no, it doesn't. But that doesn't mean we should completely disregard it. We don't live in a world where video game physics exist. We live in reality, which unfortunately has gravity and so many other forces. To combat this, humans have become very good at designing supports and structures that withstand these restraints. And we're used to seeing them. Take this bridge. It connects point A to point B. Sure, but something about it is off. It should look more like this, with gravity pulling down on the center of it. It starts to look more natural, and we see it as looking better simply because it looks more like real life. But I don't want a saggy bridge, and we don't want to break our brains. So what do we do in reality when we want to hold something up? We support it. This final bridge looks so much better than the first two, simply because it's supported. These arch sections holding it up makes it not only look better, but structurally sound and safe. We don't have to worry about it collapsing or sagging when we cross it. Apply this rule to anything. This light post, for example, add support, combat the unspoken gravity, and suddenly it looks so much better. Tip number 4. The meaning of Minecraft. Give every block a purpose. Ask yourself, why? Why what? Why did I place this? Oh, why did I get leaves in my inventory? Now that we've got the leaves out of our inventory, let me explain what I'm doing. I'm building the interior of this house, and I'm thinking about why I'm choosing certain details over others. This kitchen area, for instance, will not only have the practical use of the crafting table and the furnace, but the decorative use of looking good. Sometimes looking good is the only reason you need. Why am I placing this flower pot? Because I think it looks cute and I like it. That's a reason enough. But regardless of whether you have a small reason, like a flower pot, or a large reason, like an actual purpose, intention will be shown through your final product. Knowing what you want to achieve versus randomly placing shows in what you create. So think for a moment. Why am I doing this again? Tip number 5. Ignore everything. Build for yourself and you only. Art is subjective. Don't listen to what other people say. If you want to build a massive tower only using redstone blocks, do it. If you want to build a 1-to-1 scale replica of the Sydney Opera House, you're either a genius or just crazy, but still, do it. Ignore the rules, ignore the people, completely disregard my previous tips. It does not matter. At the end of the day, it's simply a canvas for your creativity. Let it shine. Do what makes you happy, because if it doesn't make you happy, what's the point? If you're scared about building your own things, do it scared. If it's gonna take time, the time will pass anyway. Take the time and effort to make something that you'll be proud of at the end. Something you enjoy. Do something that you feel like doing. And that being said, I feel like blowing some stuff up. I've been building sensible things for a bit too long. So, thank you for joining. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you soon.